I'm going to walk you through our upper body strength training that we perform with our baseball athletes during the eccentric phase. Let's get into it. So kicking things off like we always do, we did some prep for the upper body. First and foremost, we performed a wall slide. This is a staple in our program, especially for baseball athletes, to really work that retraction of the scap and really being able to work that retraction and holding those 5 points of contact on the wall as they run through that range of motion. We paired that with a dowel rod, thoracic spine rotation. So basically the athlete is holding a dowel rod, performing an extension, and then working through rotation. Now, after we went through a couple sets of that, we then moved over to our primary push and corrective. And for today, we performed an eccentric dumbbell bench press, right? Where the athlete was lowering the weight at a certain tempo and then exploding that weight up in a horizontal push. From there, as their corrective, we did a high horizontal pull, which was our cable face pulls. Now, once we got done our primary push, we then went ahead into our next push-pull, which this phase required a rope pull-ups. Now, the reason why I love rope pull-ups for baseball athletes is we're always constantly working to support across the elbow, that UC, right? So one thing that I love to do when the athlete's grip is engaged with those rope, it really just adds a different element to support and also just build up that vertical pull. From there, we did a landmine variation. Now, the first couple weeks we did a seated where the athlete was actually sitting on a bench and being able to drive up. And now we've progressed inside the actual phase into a half kneeling. And what that does is it gets the lower body and the hips a little bit more involved so that the athlete can then press a little bit more weight and get a little bit more integrated with the entire body. After that, we finished off with a circuit of arm flexion, arm extension, and our trunk. And today what we performed for that was dumbbell incline hammer curls, right, where we did a really slow eccentric phase on the lowering portion. Then we performed for our elbow extension, a overhead tricep cable extension, and then finished that off with a lateral flexion movement where they did a side plank hip lift with some resistance on their actual hip. So there you have it, guys. Wanted to walk you through a full upper body strength that we performed with these baseball athletes. Hey, if you're interested in a full baseball program, go ahead and check out the link down below. I hope this helps you guys out, supports you guys, and I'll catch you guys next time.